Boom! Hi guys, how you doing? I'm Adam McKola, just about awake. Just about. I was awake all night and then I dozed off an hour before I was supposed to be back up to check out the team news and all that. Oh my days. I am up though. I am awake and we have got the team news. The team news is in ahead of Manchester United's third pre-season game, the first in the ICC International Champions Cup tournament, pre-season friendly, that loads of the biggest European clubs participate in. And United's team's in. Obviously an interesting one. I'm going to get it up on the screen for you now. And I'm going to get into those comments for you guys as well. So make sure you're keeping it locked to Adam McKola TV. I'll be with you right up until kickoff. We've got 24 minutes until kickoff in Manchester United's third pre-season game. AC Milan, 2 draws so far, 1 draw against Club America in a 1-1 game. Obviously we went behind in that and Mata scored, and then we had that 0-0 ball fest against San Jose, and now this is the team that will take on Gennaro Gattuso's AC Milan. We've got Lee Grant in between the sticks. We've got a back 5 of Darmian, who has the captain's armband, Luke Shaw, who is the other fullback, the centre halves Smalling, Axel Tuanzebe and Eric Bailly. In the midfield we've got McTominay, Herrera, Pereira, and in that front two we've got Mata, who is just off Alexis Sanchez. Now that's how I've got it. I don't know how you guys have got it. What do you think about the selection? How do you think it will shape up? Who do you think, will be in that midfield? Who will be at the base of the midfield? Will it be Pereira? Will it be McTominay? Will it be Herrera? Will it be 2? Will it be 1 with 2 ahead? Who's at the tip of that? So it's an interesting one because we know Pereira can play in both positions. Guys, get hitting that like button, get hitting that subscribe button, keep it locked to Adam McKola TV. I'm going to get some of your thoughts now on the team. Tuanzebe, 3 at the back, question marks, is Benny Walsh. It does look like that. How the hell is Darmian wearing the armband, says MUFC gang. Des says he's drinking in Ireland waiting for the game. What the fuck was looking forward to seeing Fred. Yes, Fred, obviously, he wasn't involved with Brazil too much, but he was with the squad when they were in Russia. So obviously he didn't have a holiday after the Ukrainian season ended, I don't think. So he was part of that Brazil squad that went to the World Cup. He will be back, I think, with David De Gea and Cole. So he'll be back with those guys because they exited the World Cup, obviously, before the semi-final stage. The players that were involved with Belgium, England, and of course Paul Pogba with France will be back a week later. So that's the situation with players returning. Remember, get hitting that subscribe button, get liking, get sharing, get commenting. 5-4-1 says Robin, or it could be a 5-3-2. Samir says he saw me at the O2 Arena. Nice one, mate. Martial is gone. Yes, Martial is not with the squad. Obviously, there's loads of rumours surrounding his future. We're not going to discuss that today. Maybe I'll do a stream about that tomorrow. But Anthony Martial has returned to Manchester to be with his partner who is expecting their child. So there's been a lot of, as you'd expect, there's been a lot of overreaction by a lot of tabloids. Now, I'm not saying, Anthony Martial's going to definitely stay at Manchester United. But this does not mean he's leaving either, because he's going back to be with his partner for his child to be born. We saw Fabian Delph leave the World Cup to go and be with his partner. Anthony Martial is leaving a pre-season tour. So it's not, a huge deal. He's going to see his child be born. And I don't think we can hold that against him at all. So I'm not going to speak about that too much right now in terms of the rumours and stuff like that. But the facts at this moment, Anthony Martial is headed back to Manchester to be with his partner who is having their child. Samir thinks it's going to be another boring game. Jose unhappy with Martial. Like I said, how could people are going to look, just because Jose seems moody and all that stuff in press conferences and stuff, it's easy for the press to write these things. How could if Jose is moody at someone for going to see their child be born, then he's an absolute idiot. And I don't think that will be the case. Stop reading into everything. Relax. We know what they do when it's Manchester United. Robin bringing some sense to the occasion. And Blackguard, obviously not. I just read we are going 4-4-2, which will put Herrera and McTominay as wingers. I doubt that will be happening. It looks like a definite back five. The MUTV guys were discussing it as a back five as well. And I'm guessing they've got a little bit more insight on that one. I would imagine it would be Alexis up top with Mata just behind him. But we have seen in this pre-season Mata pushing forward. And Alexis, in the last game anyway, dropping deep. And I don't want to see that happening today. Let's say, for example, we go into that first league game and that's our front two, Juan Mata and Alexis Sanchez. For example, we need Alexis to be leading that line. We can't allow Mata to be leading that line. We can't be allowing Alexis to fall into those habits of dropping deep, coming to the centre circle and all that. Because while he is our only recognised striker on the field, we need him to lead that line. So I hope today he shows that. I hope today he's, is pulling on the last defender. He's trying to make things happen in the final third and not trapping too deep and getting frustrated and all of that. Obviously, that relies on the midfield, making sure they're supplying him and Juan Mata. We haven't seen enough of that, so we need that to happen as well. But I'm looking forward to seeing how this works out. Obviously, we're trying something different. Harry Walker thinks it's going to be 2-0 with Alexis and Mata scoring. What do you guys think? Get your predictions in right about now. Official team sheet shows 4 at the back with Axel in midfield. I can't see that being the case, but we'll see how the team lines up. Fred's not injured as far as I'm aware. Why play Darmian over Fosu, says Imran. And this is something that I agree with as well. Why would we do that? Darmian seemingly isn't going to be here. Is seemingly leaving, if you believe the rumours. So why would we play him? And anyway, even if Darmian was staying, why would we play him ahead of Fosu Mensah? Because he's not shown anything in a Manchester United shirt to be starting. And I know it's only a pre-season game, but he's not shown anything to be getting the armband. Maybe they've just thought, oh, right back, oh, he can have it. I don't know. But I agree with you there. I think we should be starting with Timothy Fosu Mensah and not with Matteo Darmian. Someone that is likely to leave the club, or at least should be leaving the club. Corby says, am I related to Jan Danda? I'm not related to Jan Danda. I'm a friend of his and I know his family. I've known him for a while. That's about it. I want to see McTominay actually have a good game. Want him to still be part of the team. He's got potential. ESP Ben says, I'm not. I think McTominay is okay, but I think Pereira should be ahead of him in the pecking order. Herrera, Fellaini, Fred, Matic, Pogba. McTominay really shouldn't be seeing many minutes this season. Fosu has a lot to learn in the defensive part. Then why not play him in a pre-season game if that is the case? He's someone that has a future at United. Darmian isn't. Anwar wants to see Chong play in the second half. The bench for you guys that don't know: Joel Pereira, Fosu Mensah, Demi Mitchell, Roshan Williams. We got Hamilton there as well. We got James Garner, Angel Gomez, Bahey, Chong, and Mason Greenwood. That's who we've got on the bench. A youthful looking bench right there. In fact, the bench is full of under 23s. Players that would be part of our under 23s. Not one recognised first team player on that bench, which is credible. It shows the lack of preparation that this pre-season's giving for the season ahead. It's probably a great thing for the young players. It's great for them. It's probably great for the likes of Darmian, Smalling, Sure, they get another chance at a life at Manchester United, but it's not a great preparation, is it? On that bench, you're looking Joel Pereira, Fosu Mensah, Demi Mitchell, Gomez, Chung, that you'd expect to have been involved in this squad. You'd have hoped we'd have a full squad and not needed the rest of them. But obviously, this is how we've got it. We knew the World Cup was coming. We knew it was going to be like this. And we've got to deal with it. We've got not long until the season starts now. And that's why I don't care about results in pre-season. But I want to see at least a performance in either half. Some good football on display. Starts to show that we're getting our match fitness now. Because a lot of these players that are starting today, you're looking at Smalling, Bailly, Shaw, maybe Darmian if Valencia's too injured, Herrera, Pereira maybe, Mata, Alexis are all definitely going to start the first league game of the season. So when you think about that, you'd hope to see a good performance from a lot of those guys. My score prediction today is I hope we see a few goals. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Man United, but I wouldn't be surprised to see us lose. I wouldn't be surprised to see us win. I wouldn't be surprised to see another ball draw. It is a friendly after all. Where's Romero? Romero's injured. Top 4, anything else is a disaster. Is it going to be worth waking up for? Well, Fabrizio says, I'm guessing you're already awake, mate, because you've commented. So I'm not really feeling Darmian. I'm not either, mate. I'm genuinely not. I've got nothing against the guy. Lovely lad. Met him a few times. But he's not good enough, really, is he? I think he'd do well out in Italy. I think he could possibly have done well under a different manager, but it's not good enough. Simply put, not good enough. And there's been times when he's been abysmal. No such thing as a friendly, says Des. Darmian has the captain's armband for a reason. Let's hope Jose knows what he's doing. Why play a guy who's going to be sold? Mad props for being so early. Thank you, mate. Gotta be done, man. Gotta be done. We got 12 minutes till kickoff. Remember, I'm with you right up until kickoff. So make sure you're keeping it locked to Adam McKola TV. You're subscribing, you're liking, you're sharing. As soon as the game finishes, we'll be live on Full-Time Devils. And then we'll be live here. So make sure you're checking that out as well. I'll be tweeting on Full-Time Devils as well. So come and send me a tweet. Give me a shout. On Full-Time Devils. Grant is in goal. Darmian, Shaw are the fullbacks. Smalling, Twanzebe and Bailly are the centre halves. McTominay, Herrera, Pereira central midfield with Mata just off Alexis. It looks like a 5-3-2. Could be a 4-3-3. Who knows? Is Axel in that midfield? Is he going to play in central defensive midfield? Be interesting if he lined up there, wouldn't it? But that is the team with a youthful looking bench as well. Remember, Anthony Martial has returned to Manchester to be with his partner who's giving birth to his child. And this is the team for AC Milan. We'll get AC Milan's team up now actually as well. Let me find that. Let me go over to their Twitter page. There it is. AC Milan. Their 11 is... Hang on. Their 11 is Donnarumma in goal. Abate, Bonucci, Musacchio, Calabria, Kessie, Locatelli, Bertolacci, Suso, Cutrone and Calhanoglu. We've been linked with Locatelli and Bonucci this season, which is interesting. They're both starting. We've been linked with Donnarumma in the past. That is the team that AC Milan bring. It's a big step up in quality from the teams that we faced in the last 2 games. San Jose in particular, Club America as well. Obviously, it's not the strongest AC Milan side, but you look at that and you think it's a step up now. And United need to be at it, especially with this game. Next games, we've got Liverpool, Real Madrid coming up. We have to be at it with those games as well because we can't afford to be embarrassed. We can't afford to be embarrassed. Because if we perform like we did against San Jose, we will do. If a team like AC Milan create a few chances, take them, and we play like that, we will get embarrassed. You don't want to get embarrassed on tour. Alright, you lose a game or, something like that, but you don't want to get embarrassed. You want to see us getting into some good habits before the start of the new season. Like I said, some of these players, Smalling, Shaw, Bailly, Pereira, Herrera, Alexis, Mata, likely to start the first league game of the season for Manchester United. Going to be very close to doing that. So we need to see them guys getting to grips, getting their match fitness. It's only Alexis' second game, so let's give him a little bit more time. But a lot of these is their third game now, so you want to see them starting to get into the rhythm, get into the swing of things. Obviously, it's only halfway through pre-season. We've got 3 more games after this: Liverpool, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. More challenges lie ahead, getting more difficult as they go along as well. So we need to be aware of that and prepared for that too. So this is where pre-season really heats up now. Hoping we do it. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Get your comments in below, your score predictions. I'm going for 2-1 to Manchester United. I think we'll have a few goals today. At least I hope so. Lee Grant in goal, Darmian, Smalling, Axel, Bailly. And then we've got Luke Shaw. We've got McTominay, Pereira, Herrera. And we've got Mata and Alexis Sanchez. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments below. Remember, I'll be live on Full Time Devils immediately after the game. And then I'll be live on Adam McKola TV after that as well. So make sure you are keeping it locked. Farewell gift, says James. That's a good shout. But then we're preparing for a season, a long season. We need to do that. Random comment. Michael says Parker's a legend. No, I agree with. 3-0. James thinks Milan are going to win 3-0. Lee Grant is going to be world class, says Tor. 2-0 United, says Jeff. 2-1 United, says Josh. So he's going for the same scoreline as me. Don't get why people are popping off about Darmian being captain. Probably his last game, says Anik. Who cares? This is a pre-season friendly, says Shoot Neutrality. Can't believe what I'm seeing with Darmian as captain. Can Bonucci deal with Sanchez, says Extasio. Come on, lads, says Anwar. Team looks too narrow. We need width if we want to win, says Peter. Do you guys reckon we'll sign anyone before the window shuts? Samir. I think we will. I hope we will. Anyway, we certainly need to. Danish thinks Jose is going to get sacked this season. Score prediction, says Tappy. My score prediction is 2-1. 7 minutes to go until kickoff. The stadium is set. The fans are ready. There's a few more fans in the house today than there was in the last game. Not a full house yet. Have United milked the American fan base dry? They've been there, I think, 6 times in the last 9 pre-season tours. I think they're going to East Asia next year, which the East Asian fans will be buzzing to hear about that. But yeah, have they gone to America so much that the interest is just waned? Has the World Cup seen interest dry out because a lot of the players haven't been going? You look at that, who Alexis is playing, but apart from that, and Mata, there's not really any real star names playing. Obviously, I love the likes of Twanzebe, Bailly, Shaw, Herrera, Pereira, but a lot of fans, or a lot of more casual fans, aren't going to really pay to go and see those guys playing. With no Pogba, with no Lukaku, with none of those guys, with no new signings on display, apart from Lee Grant, I can understand why maybe some of the fans haven't turned out for this one. We've got 6 minutes until kickoff now. Where's my maths? Let's just be happy United are back. All the games have empty stadium. It means Darmian could possibly be staying. Would rather see Fosu or Axis, as Michael Brook. Best place to watch the game. Sorry, Reese, this isn't going to be a stream of the game, and I can't really help with you guys finding a stream of the game. I'm sure Google can do that. Fellaini will be captain. Thoughts, says Benix. Fellaini's not going to be captain. If you can't see the importance of pre-season, you obviously got no background in football, says Acidic. Yeah, I don't think results matter. but I think performance does, and definitely, getting into good habits, and you don't want to be playing badly. You don't want to be screwing your passes all out of play. You don't want to be, not getting into patterns of play with your team. That's one of the frustrating things that I've seen from this team. Like, you would expect us to see patterns of play that we've been working on the coaching pitch that would then be applied to when the other players come back. It's a shame we haven't really seen any of that. Big opportunity to do that today. We've had 2 games to get our breath, 2 games to get used to the heat and all that. It looks like it's not as hot there today. You'd think they'd be more up for this one and more ready for this one. Guys, get hitting that like button. Can we hit 100 likes on this stream? Get hitting that like button right about now. It's not going to be a watch along. We have 10 minutes till kick off, not 5, says Josh. Is the game kicking off at 5 minutes past 4 then? Am I incorrect with the time? Let me check that out right about now. It says 4 o'clock on the old app. And United seem to be getting geared up for it right about now, although no players are out yet, and they normally do the national anthem and all that palaver, don't they? We got a World Cup winner in our starting lineup, says Jack. Yes, we have. Juan Mata. It's 4:05, says Estacio. If that's the case, then I'll be with you to 4:05. Did Mata even get any minutes in 2010? Yes, he did. He scored a goal as well, I believe. Will Andreas be loaned out, or will he be a regular, says Benix? Well, Andreas Pereira has been speaking about this in a press conference whilst on tour. And he said that he's been working with the likes of Michael Carrick, Kieran McKenna, Jose Mourinho. His intention is to stay at Manchester United. And I think he definitely should stay at Manchester United. We were discussing McTominay earlier. And for me, Andreas Pereira is much more talented. Now, I know he hasn't got the physical attributes of McTominay. But I do think that Andreas Pereira, with the way our team's set up, you look at it, we've got Fred, Matic, Pogba, who will be the first choice 3 you'd like to think. Then you've got Fellaini, Herrera, and Pereira behind them, I think. And then McTominay. So I think Pereira could get minutes for us. A lot of minutes this season. Well, not a lot in terms of like 50, 60 games. But I do think he could pick up 20, 30 appearances coming off the bench, playing in the cup games, starting to get odd game here and there. I do think he has the quality. Can he step up to the pressure of Old Trafford, to the pressure of Manchester United, to the demands that Jose Mourinho will put him under throughout a season, playing in the Premier League week in, week out, because he's still unproven at that level. He's had 2 loan moves now, Granada, Valencia. He says he's learnt a lot from those. Will he now apply what he's learnt from that to his career at Old Trafford? Because it's a make or break season for a lot of players. Now, we did the debate on Full Time Devils about whether it was a make or break season for Manchester United under Jose Mourinho this season. And it's a make or break season for a lot of players as well. I mean, Pereira being one of those. You think if it doesn't happen for him this season at Old Trafford, he'll be gone. You look around elsewhere in the side, and there's a lot of other players that will be thinking that as well. Will the manager be thinking that? I'm not too sure. We've got 50 likes. Get hitting that like button. Red Prepper's laughing at the fact that Darmian is the captain. The game kicks off in 6 minutes time. Sorry, it has gone up. It's 4:05 the game is being kicked off at. I thought I was going crazy because I seriously don't remember Mata in 2010. Well, he was playing in 2010. Like to see more Pereira this season. He's got good potential and could be a greasy player at United, but not sure if Jose is the manager for him, says Bougie. What's interesting is that Jose has always spoken well of Andreas Pereira. In his first ever game for Manchester United, he played him in the 6th position. On that pre-season tour last season, he played him there as well. Pereira's spoken about working with Carrick, Could he be trying to shape him up to play in that position? Could he be? Could he? Let me know. What do you think? What do you think Andreas Pereira's best position is? Do you think he's good enough to make it at Manchester United? Let us know in the comments below. The players are now in the tunnel and they're approaching the pitch. We are 4 minutes away from kickoff. Darmian with the captaincy, potential send-off games as to here, possibility. My score prediction again for you guys: 2-1 to Manchester United. Alexis Sanchez to score, Mata to score, United to win 2-1, and to put in a better performance than we did. I like AC Milan shirt, that's pretty good. United shirt's looking a lot better when it's on the team as well. Let me get a tweet out on Full Time Devils, and then you guys, while you're here watching this stream, why don't you hit me up with a prediction on Full Time Devils? The players are out. Prediction time. Get them in. Right. Go over there and hit me up with your prediction at Full Time Devils. Thank you very much. Let me get on the coffee again. Need some of that. Alexis Sanchez with his new buzz cut, looking fresh, looking ready. He looked energetic in the last game. He looked buzzing. Didn't maybe have the sharpness, the first touch, everything, but he's got that freshness that we like to see, and looking for a big season for Alexis Sanchez. He is like a new signing for us. He's had that 6-month period where he had 1 or 2 good games, but he wasn't amazing for Manchester United. We expect a lot more of him. He's had a rest. He's had a good pre-season. Let's hope, touch wood, fingers crossed, nothing bad happens to him, and he can go into the new campaign with a good season, good rest behind him, and ready for a fresh campaign at Manchester United. Be like we just signed him. Bonucci there on screen. Good old Juan. Always brings a smile to the face. My boy Alex Neild is out there at the moment. Loads of McDonald's kids about, and the players are now shaking hands, which means we're not far away from kickoff. 2 minutes to be exact. In the StubHub Arena, Manchester United against AC Milan. What are you guys thinking for your predictions? Get your predictions in the comments below. I'm diving into those comments right about now, so I'm going to be reading some of your stuff out. Looking forward to the new season with Adam, McKola TV and FTD, says Michael. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work, says Josh. Thank you very much, mate. I love you too. You're making a huge deal of it, says Richard, telling someone in the comments. It does look like a 5-3-2 on MUTV's graphic. It's a 4-3-3 for AC Milan with Abate, Musacchio, Bonucci, Calabria, Kessie, Locatelli, Bertolacchi, Suso, Cutroni and Calhanoglu, with obviously Donnarumma in between the sticks. I feel like Mata is underrated, says Bougie. He could be. Alex Neild is in LA. Yes, he is, with his old man, and I hope he has a great time out there. And I hope United, he could be our good luck charm, couldn't he? He's going to meet the players this week at training and all that. He could be our good luck charm. Go and check out youtube.com/AlexNeild, because I'm sure he'll be doing content while he's out there too. We've had a few new subscribers while we've been on this live stream, so thank you very much for subscribing to Adam McKola TV. We've still got a few people watching at the moment, so thank you for watching. McKola TV for life, says Jeff Duarte. And the players are now taking to the field and getting ready to kick off in Manchester United's 3rd game of this pre-season tour, their 1st game of the International Champions Cup, the pre-season tournament. And of course, United need to bounce. I say bounce back. The pre-season results don't matter, but for the simple fact that we're awake at 4 a.m. in the morning in the UK, some of you guys are up at all sorts of hours all the time. I hope we get a few goals. I hope Alex Neild, who's at the game, gets a few goals, and I'm hoping it's an entertaining one to watch. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in to Adam McKola TV. Make sure you're keeping it locked throughout the rest of the day as well. I'll be back with post-match reaction. I'll be back with Anthony Marshall transfer chat during the day. And of course, I'll be live on Full Time Devils as well as tweeting during the game. Keep it locked. The game's about to kick off. I'm getting out of here for now. If you're looking for a stream, I hope you find one. If you're watching the game, I hope you enjoy it. Speak to you later.